Thank you very much for joining us today. It is a privilege to have the opportunity to speak with you on a topic that is both sensitive and deeply significant to societies across the world. Today's presentation focuses on religious conflict, an issue that has shaped history, influenced cultures, and continues to affect global peace and human relations. Religion plays a powerful role in the lives of billions of people. At its core, every major faith promotes values such as compassion, justice, tolerance, and respect for human dignity. However, throughout history, religious identity has sometimes been intertwined with political interests, ethnic divisions, and struggles for power. When this happens, differences in belief can turn into misunderstanding, tension, and in some cases, conflict. This presentation is organized into 5 parts to ensure a clear and balanced understanding of the subject. In the first part, we will explore the general concept of religious conflict and how it develops. The second and third parts will examine key regions of the world where religious tensions have had a significant impact, highlighting historical and contemporary examples. The fourth part will discuss how religious conflict appears in modern and secular societies, including social and ideological divisions. Finally, the fifth part will focus on possible solutions, emphasizing dialogue, education, mutual respect, and peaceful coexistence. The purpose of this presentation is not to criticize any religion or belief system, but to encourage awareness, understanding, and constructive discussion. By examining religious conflict thoughtfully and respectfully, we can better appreciate the importance of tolerance and cooperation in an increasingly interconnected world. Part 1. Understanding religious conflict. Religious conflict refers to disputes, violence, or prolonged tension in which religion plays a central or symbolic role. These conflicts often arise not purely from faith differences, but from the intersection of religion with politics, ethnicity, history, and power. Throughout history, religion has shaped identities and moral systems, but it has also been used to justify domination, exclusion, and violence. In many cases, religious conflict emerges when belief systems are politicized or when religious identity becomes inseparable from national or ethnic identity. When these conflicts occur, differences in belief can turn into misunderstanding, tension, and in some cases, conflict. Modern religious conflicts rarely occur in isolation. They are frequently connected to colonial legacies, territorial disputes, economic inequality, and governance failures. While religions themselves often preach peace, compassion, and coexistence, misinterpretation and manipulation of religious teachings can fuel hostility. Understanding religious conflict, therefore, requires examining not only theological differences, but also the broader social and political environments in which these conflicts occur. Part 2. Major religious conflicts in the Middle East. The Middle East has long been a focal point of religious conflict, particularly involving Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. One of the most enduring conflicts is the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, where religious claims to sacred land overlap with political and territorial disputes. Jerusalem, a holy city for all 3 Abrahamic faiths, remains a symbol and flashpoint of tension. Another significant source of conflict is the Sunni-Shia divide within Islam, which has contributed to violence in countries such as Iraq, Syria, Yemen, and Lebanon. Although rooted in early Islamic history, this division has been intensified by modern power struggles, foreign intervention, and regional rivalries. Extremist groups have further exploited sectarian identities, leading to persecution of minorities and widespread humanitarian crises. Part 3. Religious conflicts in Asia and Africa. Asia hosts some of the world's most diverse religious populations, and this diversity has sometimes led to conflict. In South Asia, tensions between Hindus and Muslims have shaped political and social life, particularly in India and Pakistan. The Kashmir conflict, for example, blends religion, nationalism, and geopolitics. In Myanmar, violence against the Rohingya Muslim minority has been driven by ethnic nationalism, intertwined with religious intolerance. Africa also faces religiously influenced conflicts, especially in regions where religious identity overlaps with ethnic and economic divisions. In Nigeria, clashes between Christian and Muslim communities in the Middle Belt have resulted in thousands of deaths. Extremist groups such as Boko Haram and Al-Shabaab have used radical interpretations of religion to justify violence, destabilizing entire regions and displacing millions. Part 4. Religious conflict in the Western world. While often perceived as more secular, Western countries are not immune to religious conflict. In Europe, rising Islamophobia and anti-Semitism have led to social tension, discrimination, and occasional violence. Debates over immigration, cultural integration, and national identity have increasingly taken on religious dimensions. In the United States, religious polarization has intensified around issues such as abortion, LGBTQ+ rights, education, and political ideology. Although these conflicts are usually nonviolent, they contribute to deep societal divisions. Hate crimes against religious minorities have also increased, highlighting that religious conflict in the modern world can take both violent and nonviolent forms, including legal battles, social exclusion, and ideological confrontation. Part 5. Solutions and paths towards peace. Addressing religious conflict requires long-term, multi-dimensional solutions. First, education is essential. Teaching accurate religious history, promoting critical thinking, and encouraging interfaith understanding can reduce ignorance and fear. Educational systems should emphasize shared human values rather than differences. Second, political leadership and good governance play a crucial role. Governments must ensure equal rights, protect religious freedom, and prevent the manipulation of religion for political gain. Inclusive policies and fair legal systems reduce grievances that extremists often exploit. Third, interfaith dialogue can build trust between communities. When religious leaders work together, they can counter extremist narratives and promote peace from within their traditions. Grassroots initiatives, community programs, and shared humanitarian efforts are particularly effective in fostering cooperation. Finally, economic development and social justice are vital. Poverty, unemployment, and inequality create conditions where religious extremism can thrive. By addressing these underlying issues, societies can reduce the appeal of radical ideologies and promote stability. In conclusion, religious conflict is a global challenge, rooted not only in belief differences, but in human struggles for power, identity, and justice. While the problem is complex, solutions are possible through education, dialogue, fair governance, and a shared commitment to peaceful coexistence.